My favorite zombie movie, I think, is probably 28 Days Later. That movie is so good. And also The Last of Us right now on HBO is fantastic. But I've been singing their praises for years because I've been playing all those video games, which are unbelievable. I don't know if you guys are gamers or not, but if you ever do get into it, PlayStation, it's exclusive on PlayStation. They're so good. And that's why the show is so good because, they do such a great job making it.
I like that you mentioned 28 Days Later and The Last of Us because I don't like a zombie movie where they move really slowly. I'm like, that's not scary.
Yeah.
I want them running.
Yeah.
And doing those kind of quick cuts, those little edits that people do to make zombies and little scary girls in the ring scarier. They do those.
Those things. Yeah.
So I like that idea.
Oh, totally. Well, listen, that's why 28 Days Later was such a revelation. Nobody had ever really taken it from the like that. It's always been that. And you're like, okay, well, I guess I can just run.
Right. Not scary.
But the intensity of the aggro-ness of those 28 Days Later zombies was so terrifying. And also just the way that Danny Boyle shot the whole thing, it felt like, that like Super 8 kind of video film. It just was fantastic. And The Last of Us, to me, one of the things that makes it so fantastic is that the inception or the premise of how the zombieism starts is kind of the most likely that could happen because there are these cordyceps and they do infect insects right now. They're right now. And the only reason why, or not the only reason, but one of the biggest reasons why is because they can't infect humans is because our body temperature is too high. But what if all of a sudden they evolve and they can live in a warmer environment? Then maybe they could. And it's like, oh my God.
No. And apparently it's a thing. Yeah. People have said it is scientifically the most likely thing that can happen.
Because it happens right now with insects. Exactly.